So yeah. Okay, what am I talking about?
My country, Rwanda, is only 4% Muslim, so
Okay.
it's like
You just
onigiri and
wait. So you say like you always eat in Ali's kebab? Okay. Всем привет. Ассаляму, алейкум.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ребята, сейчас возле меня мой брат, тоже он с Африки, с Уганды. Его зовут Муса, и мы сегодня, right? What's your name?
My name is Musa, I'm from Rwanda.
Yes. И сегодня мы обсудим такую интересную тему, как иман. У всех, наверное, есть такая проблема с потерей имана, с тем, что иман слабеет. So yeah. Well, my first time when I just arrived to Japan, like finding a place to pray in university was pretty challenging. How did you deal with it?
I am very comfortable with myself when it comes to expressing my belief, and the good thing with Islam is that it allows us to pray from everywhere. We know that we have been given the permission to. You can put your mat everywhere. You can do wudu and pray.
So you mean like you didn't feel yourself uncomfortable when you just pray, right? Anywhere, anytime.
I don't feel uncomfortable when I'm praying, but there is always that feeling that there are people who might be passing and they might feel like you are probably disorganizing the order of things. But as long as nobody comes forward to tell you this, I think you should not have this on your conscience. You should just be free and you should pray because you are doing your duty toward Allah.
Yeah.
Losing of iman is a common thing whether you are in Japan or not in Japan. Even in your country, I think the Prophet ﷺ used to be with them with the companions, and whenever they could be with him, they could be filled with iman. And whenever they could go back to their houses, they could come back telling the Prophet that they feel like their iman has diminished. But the Prophet told them that it is a normal thing, like iman goes up and down. So I think it's the same thing even in Japan. It goes up and down, and you just deal with it the same way you should be dealing with it everywhere else you can go.
The time when I was in Kazakhstan, it was pretty easy. I mean, like the mosque is pretty near your house. You just go there 5 times. Nothing bothers you, in fact. But here it's a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like it depends on where you are, I guess. How do you think? It makes sense. Let's say like.
Yes, it does. It does make sense. And there is another fact that you are surrounded by people in your country. Let's say in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, around it.
The surrounding, everyone is Muslim, so everything you see is Islamic, and that when you come to Japan, you experience a different culture and a different way of people's lives. So you just need to find a way of accommodating yourself in that situation.
What do you do usually when you feel that you are losing your iman?
I listen to Quran.
Okay, just listen.
Yeah.
Or you are listening to the explaining of the Quran.
I listen. I watch Quran on YouTube, which has subtitles in English, and I can listen at the same time reading the meaning.
Yeah.
So that's quite helpful.
Do you go to mosque as a free time, or you just on Jummah time?
I go to mosque from time to time on Jummah.
Okay. It's quite interesting to communicate with Muslim people when you're losing your iman, right? For example, in Kazakhstan, we did the same thing. If I feel, for example, that I'm losing my iman, I start to talk with people, like in the mosque or whatever, with imam sometimes. I go to places, like, for example, to khutbahs sometimes to increase my iman when I feel that I'm losing it. Do you listen to someone's lectures?
Not so often, but I think it will be something good. There are some shaykh which have really good motivating podcasts, so it's quite good.
When you have depression inside, right, kind of deep depression, you start to listen to Quran, and you just start to rely on God, to hope on God. Why am I having this depression? You know, I could do it.
God created us, and He gave us souls. So by listening to Quran, we find satisfaction. So we find happiness. So that is one of the. That is one. I would say that is one of the power of God. By simply listening to Quran, your heart becomes clean. So I think that is a miracle by itself. You don't really need to see a psychologist or even anybody. Like simply listening to Quran. For me, it works.
Have you ever had this kind of situation that, for example, you feel that you're losing your iman, right? And you start to listen to Quran, and Quran seems annoying to you. Have you ever? Not annoying, like you don't feel that you want to listen to Quran.
Actually, the biggest problem is to take the decision to listen to Quran, because as the Quran say, our nafs only calls for bad things, only calls for bad things. When you have a problem, when your nafs is experiencing something bad, like when you're losing something, when you have sorrow or sadness, you will tend to do something bad. That is actually thinking that it is going to give you satisfaction. So taking a decision of doing something good, which is actually listening to Quran, takes force itself. And you need to be like in a serene situation. You need to be in a devoted situation to avoid interference from other people. You need to be in a quiet place so that you can get the satisfaction of listening to Quran.
One more question is when you lose your iman, when you feel that you are losing your iman, do you fast?
I don't.
Why?
But
do you think it helps?
Yeah, it helps. It's actually good for young people, especially someone like you. It's very helpful to you. It's good for your health, and it's also good for your soul.
Especially during Ramadan.
Yeah, definitely.
It actually feels how you are reaching iman during Ramadan. It's so much obvious when you you are. Have you ever noticed the saying that during Ramadan you are free?
Yeah.
It's true, right? You are free, and you really see it. How it's pretty obvious that you are free during Ramadan, because then you start to notice that the most of your time you spend on kitchen by eating something. Yeah, that's the problem, I think.
Thank you, brother Madi.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Today I was with my brother Musa. Thank you guys. Subscribe the channel, put the thumbs up. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of videos with Musa. It's not a last one. Okay, see you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, bro.